to make that good old money. Where is my beanie cap? Because I am freezing. Woo! And so, I've always been one to go in and to work and to get the money, while building the clientele. I am such a people person. I love people, and I love relationships, and I love everything that has to do with being an entrepreneur and having the control over conversation and the control over your client base. I love that. But when I really started to think about what happened to me in my presentation from the time that I became a mother, I realized that though I may not think that I'm codependent in more areas than not, I believe that my codependency on providing for others and allowing them to be codependent on me, I'm just realizing has literally sucked the life out of me. And that is a spirit that I am asking God so feverishly and fervently to take away from me. And I realized that I never really had an example of what life looks like outside of marriage and children when the woman gets snapped back. I never really had a first-hand account of that, because when I really look at the whole scheme of things, every woman in my life, every woman in my family, who is of my bloodline, so not married into the family, but all of my original family members, the women, when they married, most of them, if not 99% of them, married men that were very toxic and sucked all of their positive and their natural energy from them. They never snap back. So I actually realized, it was like an epiphany this morning. I realized that I grew up witnessing what the deconstruction of a woman looks like after getting married and having children. But I've never had a positive example of what it looks like for the woman to have a period where she's having this deficit of herself, right? So you have a child, you just should not be so concerned about snapping back, not even in the first year, because you're focused on your child. That's a given, and I give that to myself. But with my oldest children now being both of them pressing almost over 5 years old, one of them is over 5 years old, this is a long enough time for me. But it has taken them, once again, the marital separation, toxic relationship, toxic people come into your life to bring out things that you need to work on. And I allowed myself to be pulled down just like I was pulled down with having the children. So as the children were growing up, I never had snapback, because I allowed the marriage then to be another, boob sucker. When you're nursing, you know what I mean. When you're nursing, if you have children, it drains the life out of you. But a marriage should not do that. And so I'm just going to be so committed in 2023 to being more aware of what and who is sucking the life out of me, my positive energy. And you have to go. And if you're watching this video and if this is resonating with you in a way that feels offensive, you're probably one of them. You have to go. And anybody who knows me, deuces. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, especially when I come to these epiphanies and revelations about what is happening to me. Okay? That's on me when I don't know. But once I realize what's going on, deuces. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Have a happy 2023. I hope we can all come into these different type of epiphanies and revelations and just allow the Holy Spirit to show you and how to do things naturally, because you always want to be a witness when you have to go through big life changes of separation. I've been going through this separation mode, though, tough for the past 2 years. So this is not necessarily anything new, unique to my journey, but it's new to my revelation about my own appearance, specifically to my appearance. And like I always said, when I reach over 100,000, when I reach over 1,000 followers and I begin to have longer videos and do more content in that kind of way, I will definitely throw up some of these flashback photos. But right now I don't feel the need to prove myself, because I don't have to. I'm telling you the story, believe it. But I'll show you when I show you. Peace.